Hi, I'm Virginia Marie Marshall, and I'm the creator founder of Flourish into Fearlessness Boss Babe. And I'm going to talk to you about 3 hidden ways to increase your sales in your online business. This is important because we have an online business and we want to make sure we have our sales to continue to help us make money in our business because that's important. That's ultimately why we're online, is to make money, right? But not just that, we're really trying to better ourselves, better our business, help others along the way as well. So that's why it's important for us to increase whatever we're doing, get better at it. So I'm going to go ahead and zone into that topic here. The first thing that you want to do when it comes to trying to increase your sales online is optimize your email marketing. So optimize your email marketing. So what is that? What does that entail? How do you do that? Where you constantly is going to optimize, which means to continue to better yourself. So that's the reason that we're really online, right? Is for email marketing, right? You're trying to capture people email addresses so you could continue to market to them through the email system as well. So that's one of the reasons why we're online, and we want to always figure out a way to better that platform, to better ourselves when it comes to email marketing. And a goal, if we go look at that, your subject lines, and see what your subject lines is, and did they do good? For example, did whatever your subject line is, whatever you're talking about, whatever you're marketing, did it do good? Look at it, try if it didn't, test it out. In other words, test it out. If it didn't do good, make it better. It may need to be more engaging, easier to, if you're vlogging, it may need to be easier for people to read. And maybe have to figure out how to make it more interesting for people in order to read, because not everyone are readers. And so if you're trying to reach someone who's not a reader, then you want it to be more engaging for that person. So you can do that by adding pictures in there and things like that. There's a whole series of things that we could talk about if you're doing blogging for your business. Now, if you're trying to do video marketing like myself, if you're doing that for your business, be creative. Be creative. What do your audience need? What are they looking for? Talk to your audience. When you're dealing with the email, you email your list, and when you're emailing your list, you want it to be quality content, things that you already know your audience is looking for. So send those emails out to them and have it be quality content, and do that a couple of times a week. So, and if you notice that people aren't looking at your emails and things like that, maybe send them email and just follow up with them and see what it is that's going on, and maybe you can better yourself with those emails. You can always make those emails more engaging too. So that is the whole point. That's what optimizing means, is to better yourself when it comes to your business. So that is the first tip: optimize your email marketing. The second tip is, I also kind of went into a little bit earlier. And the first tip is use video marketing more. And so this may frighten a lot of people because people aren't really wanting to do videos. So if you're that type of person, not wanting to be in front of your camera and do videos, things like that, you can start out with recorded videos and do those first. And then maybe you feel more comfortable. If you're not comfortable with Facebook Live, start out with something more smaller and doing smaller videos. You can start out with a 3-minute video. You can do a 5-minute video, and then increase it. And then you can do Facebook Live for about 5 minutes, 5-minute video on Facebook Live, and you can do a 5-minute video on YouTube for your audience. So just start out small. You can use videos through your sales funnel. So when you send out your sales funnel, before you send out your sales funnel, you can upload a video, upload your YouTube video to your sales funnel. So that's something that you can do as well. So that's a good thing to do. And so if you're sending out emails, you can send out a video with that email as well that you already did. You're doing Facebook ads or any kind of ads, you can send out a video with that too. And so what that's going to do is it's going to be very engaging to your audience, and it's going to capture their attention, and that's what you're wanting to do. So video is an effective way to do that, because like I mentioned earlier, there's people who aren't readers, and they don't want to sit there and read a newsletter all day or read a blog post that you put out for your business. But if you read a blog post that you put out for your business, but if you make a video, they can play that video in their car, or they could do that video anywhere. So it'll really be easy for them. So the third thing to do, and that's the last tip, is to pre-frame your pre-frame the lead, the pre-frame of the lead. So most people figure out if they are going to buy before they come to your sales page. So that's one thing, is they're already going to figure out, am I going to buy before I even click on this sales page? So they already got that in their head if they're going to do that. So those are the 3 tips small video for today, but very informative here, with these tips here on how to increase your sales online for your online business. And so like I mentioned, I'm going to go into more in depth with these tips on increasing your sales online in another video. But until now, have a good afternoon.